Hi, so this video is out late for Shangri-La Frontier episode 6, and because it is out late, it is episode 6 and episode 7. Shangri-La Frontier episode 6, Arthur fights Sanraku. She wants to know his secret. She is level 90. There is no way Sanraku can win against her. We learn Arthur, known as Pencil Knight, played a game with Sanraku. In this game, the glitches were so bad that players stole from the kingdom instead of protecting it. Pencil Knight played the game and tried to turn it around. Players should share, not steal from others. She became the ruler in this video game, the unofficial boss. Sanraku in the game was able to fight his way to Pencil Knight's throne room to fight her as this final boss. In Shangri-La Frontier, Arthur and Sanraku fight. Arthur does not understand what Sanraku did to become powerful when he shouldn't be. Arthur is second in command of a guild that kills players. They have a moment that how they met is similar to this time. They fight more. Emil is slowly turning back into a Vorpal rabbit. Sanraku says the player killer Arthur cannot kill him, but she says they are not in a town, so she can. Emil turns into a Vorpal rabbit. Sanraku kicks Arthur away and him and Emil run to town. And Amelia slows Arthur down only because she doesn't want the animal to die. She fights Arthur. Arthur is more powerful. Sanraku is at the town gate, but 4 other players are there to help Arthur. They are all player killers. Sanraku fights them. Arthur has a Carminic straw doll, which is how she was able to win against an Amelia. And Amelia was poisoned and is slowly dying. Sanraku gets attacked by all 4 players at once and is saved by Ri. Ri finally found her crush. Ri knows Sanraku loves video games, and her finally playing a game where they can be together is amazing for her. We learn how Ri found him. Ri was looking for Sanraku by herself. She had no luck until Sanraku and Emil were on the player forums. This allowed Ri to find Sanraku at last. And it works in her favor, because the guild Ri is a part of wants to look for him. Now Ri is with Sanraku helping him, which Sanraku doesn't know who this player is yet, but maybe will in episode 7. Sanraku just knows this player helped him. Arthur is surprised Ri showed up. It is a surprise because Ri can keep Sanraku for herself, but she is helping him? Episode 7 will be great to learn what each character decides to do. And let's go to episode 7. Shangri-La Frontier episode 7 opens in the real world. Ri and Sanraku are walking to school. Ri sees him walking and sees him in class. She is looking at him because she has a crush on him. She eventually goes to the same game store he does to try and play a video game with him. It doesn't work. She never meets him online. In school, she is still unable to approach him. Now in Shangri-La Frontier, they are meeting. With a few HP points left, Arthur ends up dying. Because she died, this has created a distraction. Sanraku jumps over the other players and reaches the town. Ri holds back the killer players. They yell at Ri for helping Sanraku. She can only think about how Sanraku said his first words to her. Sorry. It's so adorable. He spoke to her. She is blushing. He acknowledged she exists. Ri kills the remaining players. Sanraku and Emil go to the hidden Vorpal rabbit village. They have escaped. Emil has a potion to help her regain her mana. Sanraku gets a message from Pencil Knight. Pencil Knight is Arthur. She writes, "Good job today, but he didn't kill her, so he technically didn't win." She writes she does want to talk to him, but to meet in another game, the game they met in. She has also messaged Katsu to meet as well. Emil leads Sanraku to the Vorpal Coliseum for training. Sanraku will be fighting 10 monsters. The first opponent is multiple monsters. They are a wolf pack, so of course they all count as one opponent. Sanraku dies. Ri is so happy Sanraku talked to her. They can be friends. Back to Sanraku, who has fought 7 times by now. Sanraku figures out the wolf monsters have a leader. He kills the leader first and then kills the others. After 7 tries, Sanraku has finally won. It is now on to Monster 2. Emil tells Sanraku it is a single monster. The single monster has multiple monsters coming out from the body. The body is a bear monster. The bear has snakes coming out of him. This is one opponent that is definitely not, because there are multiple monsters in this one body. It took Sanraku 4 tries before winning. The third opponent was a goblin berserker. The opponent is actually one opponent. It took Sanraku 2 tries before winning. Opponent 4 was a boar that Sanraku killed on the first try. Opponent 5 was an eagle that used poison. It took 112 tries before Sanraku won. Opponent 6 was a larva that Sanraku killed on the first try. Opponent 7 is a panther. Sanraku again won on the first try. Opponent 8 was twin-headed tigers that took 2 times. Opponent 9 is a golem. Sanraku killed it in 7 tries. Now, after all that fighting, Sanraku only gains 1 level thanks to the Vobel collar. It is very annoying that he can't gain levels fast and normally as he should. It is time for opponent 10. Vash arrives. Vash caught a monster Sanraku will fight. The opponent was a human who fused himself with a tree to try to live longer. Vash says he has no belief Sanraku will win. If Sanraku can last 5 minutes without dying, it will be considered a win for him. Sanraku is the first player ever to fight this monster. Episode 7 ends as the tree, human, and Sanraku fight. Everything about Sanraku is a first. It is why players are interested in his secret. It also makes for a good plot. In next episode, we are going to see the tree, human, and Sanraku fight, and I am looking forward to that. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel if you are not already. Go check out my other summary anime videos I have made.